Abraham Clark and Sarah Hatfield Clark had two sons that fought in the Revolutionary War, Captains Thomas and Aaron Clark. Captain Thomas Clark was an interesting character in his own right. Born in Elizabethtown in 1753, he married Elizabeth Dixon in 1775, and they had three sons, Jonathan, Abraham, and David. He started his Patriot career in 1776 as a captain lieutenant commanding troops on the Jersey side of the Blazing Star Ferry. He fought in several major battles as an artillery officer and rose to the rank of captain after taking command for Captain Neal, who fell at Princeton. Thomas fought at Trenton, Princeton, Brandywine, Germantown, and Monmouth before being transferred to a whaleboat service where he was captured in Pennsylvania, eventually making it to the most horrendous of prison ships in New York Harbor, the Jersey. He was met there by his brother Aaron, who was also captured. The two men were not released until the final prisoner exchange in late 1783. The conditions for these two men were particularly inhuman, with several starvings and trips to the hole. Thomas survived but never fully recovered his health from the ordeal. After the war, Thomas became Commissioner of Essex County in 1783 to settle payrolls for the New Jersey Revolutionary soldiers. He himself obtained 100 acres of land in Washington County, Pennsylvania, and moved there with his family in 1785. His brother Aaron once again joined him, also moving his family to Washington County, PA. However, Thomas and his family, though still owning land in Pennsylvania, came back to the Wheatsheaf area for his final years of ill health. Thomas died in 1789 at the age of 35, succumbing to the ill health that had plagued him from the horrendous conditions of his captivity. He is buried in the Railway Cemetery. Captain Aaron Clark was born in Wheatsheaf, Elizabethtown in 1750, and he passed in 1811 in Washington County, Pennsylvania. His remains were transported back home to the Wheatsheaf neighborhood in 1811, which was part of the 9-year-old township of Rahway, and he is buried at the Rahway Cemetery on St. George's Avenue. He married Susanna, daughter of Benjamin Winans, whom we highlighted in our Winans Update Part 2. Susanna and Aaron had 7 children. They had Hannah, Abigail, Elizabeth, Hatfield, Winans, Josiah, and Susanna. Like Thomas, he served in the New Jersey State Troops as an artillery officer. He rose from second lieutenant in Captain Frelinghuysen's Eastern Company Artillery to his own command, reaching the rank of captain in the Essex Artillery before his capture by the British. There is no surviving record either by the British or Continental Army of the circumstances surrounding his capture, or which battle it occurred in. We do know that it happened in 1778. He was brought to New York Harbor and kept imprisoned on the notorious prison ship Jersey. This hellhole was noted the worst of all prisons the Crown administered during the war. Along with Thomas, whom also was transported eventually to the Jersey, both brothers were routinely thrown into the hole for days at a time and were fed the bare minimum for survival. This was the British response to their father's signing of the Declaration of Independence. Aaron and Thomas were among the last men exchanged in 1783, and it's actually very likely that they were the 2 last men exchanged.